Are you ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this?
I heard the new thing, man, I'm trying to do. What you wanna do? Oh man, it's on you. One time, what is wrong? Let me do it. Blaze the path, coming through. For the people in the back, for the people in the front.
It's time to move it. Here's the man who knows all the right answers all the time, Nick Vindin.
Show 'em how we do it.
Hello and welcome to Move It. I'm your conductor. We have a symphony of spectacular lined up for you today. So many great categories, so many great questions, and of course some superb contestants as well. Let's meet them right now. On our blue pod we have Grace and Crystal. Grace, fabulous stuff that you've managed to match up your glasses with your top. Fabulous stuff. Now, you play the violin. You don't just play it, you've really showcased your talents. Where have you done that?
Well, I've played at the Opera House last year, and I'm doing it again this year.
That must have been an amazing experience, once in a lifetime, but you're doing it twice. What was it like?
Well, it was a little nerve-wracking, but I pulled through.
You did. Well, you'll pull through today as well, I'm sure. And Crystal, this is pretty cool. You like to collect...
Crystals.
Nice, good stuff. And you've got some in there to show off today. They look pretty nice.
This is my favourite one, the clear one, and I got them both from the same caves, so yeah.
And which caves were they from?
They're from Carrie's cave.
Oh, beautiful. They look stunning. I'll let you put those away because it's time to meet the yellow team where we have Emmeline and Emily. Oh, couple of crowd favourites. What a reception. Now, Emmeline, you've got 3 pets, is that right?
Yeah.
What 3?
I have a dog, a myrtle, a cat, and a budgie.
Wow, fantastic. And if you had to choose, I know they're all watching, all cheering on for you. Who's your favourite pet?
Probably my budgie, Sir Charlie.
Sir Charlie, well, he is royal. You had to say that, obviously, otherwise you'd be in trouble with the court. Fair enough. And Emily, you love swimming. You're in a squad, but you're also pretty brave when it comes to diving.
I enjoy heights. That's all I can say.
Clearly, and you enjoy them quite a bit, and you're pretty courageous. How high is the highest you've been up there?
About 5 metres off the 5-metre platform.
Wow, was it scary when you were tiptoeing towards the edge of it, or...?
Pretty.
Pretty scary. Well, luckily for you, Move It's a lot easier, and our ramps are a lot smaller than 5 metres. Well, we've met our teams. Now the question is, have they got what it takes to move it? Contestants, behind me are 5 screens. Words will dive their way into our screens like this. You'll then have 45 seconds to match up our words with statements of fact that I give you. For every match you get right, you'll score 5 points. And if you lock in everything under 45 seconds and all your matches are bang on correctamundo, you'll score bonus points for every single second you don't use. Let's get ready for round 1. It's time to move it and match it. At the start of today's episode, I thought about having a diving competition to decide which team would be going first, but then I realised there was not enough water in here for that, so instead we tossed a coin. Our yellow team won the coin toss. They're up first. Let's find out what category our supercomputer chooses then.
You ready for this?
What could it be? And action. We're looking for things on a movie set. Let's find out what words are on our yellow team screens. We have a costume, a camera, props, a director, and an actor. Let's call action. Who's joining me on the ramp?
Me.
Well, let's move it. Come on, Emmeline. Costume, camera, props, director, and an actor. Well, I know you've got so many animals watching you at home. Do you know much about TV and film?
A bit.
All right, let's do our very best here. Here's fact number 1. I'm a job held by Jennifer Lawrence and Jack Black. Move it. Good help from Emily.
Yeah, lock it in.
Actors in screen 1. Number 2, I'm a job held by Joss Whedon and Steven Spielberg. Move it.
Director? Yeah, director, because that's the person.
Fact 2's on screen 2. Fact 3, I can tilt, pan and zoom. Move it.
Camera.
Fact number 4, I share my name with a slang word for respect. Move it.
Yeah, just do that.
Just do that. Props is in 4. And number 5, I'm sometimes also known as wardrobe. Move it. Nice job, Emmeline. Well, she said she knew a bit about film and TV. Let's find out if she knows a lot more. Light 'em up. She does. Huge effort there, Emmeline. Congratulations. Sometimes you can surprise yourself. Let's work our way through the answers. On screen number 1, Jack Black and Jennifer Lawrence, they're both actors. Number 2, I'm a job held by Joss Whedon and Steven Spielberg, a director. Number 3, I can tilt, pan and zoom. They do a whole lot more than that. It's the camera. Number 4, I share my name with a slang word for respect. You might have heard the expression, props up to you. And number 5, I'm sometimes also known as wardrobe. It is the costume. Well, no disguising what was a great job there from our yellow team. 5 matches for 25 points. Humongous. Head back to your pod, please. It's our blue team's turn to jump into the gameplay. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for them.
You ready for this?
Ready and waiting, Super Tom. Grim Tales. We're looking for fairy tale characters. Let's find out what words are inside our blue team screens. We have Pinocchio, Little Red Riding Hood, The Wicked Witch, Pied Piper, Cinderella. Well, some great memories there. Let's try and make some new ones. Who's joining me on the ramp?
Me.
Let's move it. Up you come, Grace. Pinocchio, Little Red Riding Hood, The Wicked Witch, Pied Piper and Cinderella, a star of, I suppose you might say, the stage because you've played at the Opera House. Do you know much about these productions?
I know a bit, but not a lot.
Not a lot. We're going to have some fun, though. Here's fact 1. A kind fairy godmother gave me a pair of glass slippers. Move it.
Look it in.
Cinderella is not locked in yet. Now it is. Fact number 2. My nose grows every time I tell a lie. Move it.
Pinocchio.
Number 3. I was on my way to visit grandmother in the woods.
Little
Move
Red
it.
Riding Hood.
Great help from Crystal too. Fact 4. I live in a house made of gingerbread and lollies. Move it. And fact number 5. My tunes can lead all the rats out of town. Move it. Not this rat. He's still hanging strong. Alrighty, let's find out how many Move It matches Blue had. Oh, that's how you start things off. And a virtual high five just to make it feel real. Good stuff. All right, let's work our way through those answers. On screen number 1, a kind fairy godmother gave Cinderella a pair of glass slippers. Number 2, my nose grows every time I tell a lie. It's Pinocchio, not our supercomputer, otherwise it'd have a huge schnoz. Number 3, I was on my way to visit grandmother in the woods, Little Red Riding Hood. Fact number 4, I live in a house made of gingerbread and lollies. Sounds nice, but she's still a wicked witch. And number 5, my tunes can lead all the rats out of town. It's the Pied Piper. 5 matches for our blue team. What a start, 25 points. Great job, Grace. Head back to your pod, please. We love seeing starts like that. Let's check the scores. Our yellow team, they're on 33 points. Just ahead, it's our blue team picking up a few more bonus points. They're on 42. High scoring, it certainly is worth celebrating. There'll be more to celebrate after this break on Move It.
You ready for this?
Once upon a time, in a magical land called Move It, there were 4 players who wanted to go all the way to the magical top of the Move It mountain. Those players are here. They're ready to make a move. After such a sizzling start to the ramp round, I wonder, will the girls also shine on the buzzers? I'll ask a series of questions. If you think you know the answer, hit that buzzer. Answer correctly, you'll score 5 points. Answer incorrectly, it's not a big deal. We'll just slide across to the other team. After every question, we'll reveal a new picture, and we'll use those pictures for a big game of Move It at the end. Let's find out what category our supercomputer gives us for round 2.
You ready for this?
Great a leg. That's not very nice, supercomputer. Oh, wait, that is a compliment. We are looking for animals with more than 4 legs. Hands on those buzzers. Here's question number 1. Rhyming with P, what kind of insect likes to live in the fur?
Bee.
Not bee. Likes to live in the fur of cats and dogs.
Flea.
Flea's right, blue team. Number 2. During The Hobbit, what type of 8-legged creature attacked Bilbo and the dwarves in Mirkwood Forest?
Spider.
It was a spider, yellow. Number 3. What crustacean, starting with C, can walk sideways?
Crab.
It is a crab, but not forwards or backwards. Number 4. What underwater relative of the squid has a name that means...
Octopus.
Octopus means 8-footed in Greek. Correct, Blue. And number 5, what small buzzing insect is named after its ability to travel through the air?
Bee.
Not bee, although a bee does like to be in the air. What do we think, Yellow?
Fly.
Fly is right, of course, stretching its wings and flying home. All right, let's stretch our wings on the ramp. Who's joining me up there?
Me.
Well, let's move it, Crystal and Emily. We have a flea, a spider, a crab, an octopus, and a fly, of course. All creatures with more than 4 legs. You're going to need more than 4 legs right now, teams, because you're going to have to scurry up and down those ramps very quickly. I'll say 5... I've got 4 legs in my mouth. I'll say 5 facts quickly. You'll then have 45 seconds to match those facts with the images on your screens. We'll see if I can get through the 5 facts. Here they are. Fact number 1, the fear of me is called arachnophobia. Fact number 2, I have varieties like horse, blow, fruit, and house. Fact number 3, I can jump 200 times the length of my own body. Fact number 4, I'm closely related to lobsters and prawns. And fact number 5, I shoot out ink when I feel threatened. They are our 5 facts. We've got 45 seconds on the clock to move it.
Fly. Fly. Flea. Fly. Crystal. Number 2. Fly. Look at it. Flea. Number 3. Flea. Yes. Flea.
There's a lot of yelling going on. Girls are still on fact 3.
Crab. And then octopus.
Well, I don't know if you managed to make sense of that. There was a lot of screaming. It was pretty interesting to watch it here. Let's find out how many matches Blue had. All 5. Well, amongst the chaos, there is order. Well done to our blue team. 5 matches. Let's work our way through for everyone having a stab at it at home. On screen number 1, the fear of me is called arachnophobia, the fear of spiders. I have varieties like horse, blow, fruit, and house. It's the fly. Number 3, I can jump 200 times the length of my body, a flea. Number 4, closely related to lobsters and prawns. They send each other Christmas cards. It's a crab. And number 5, I shoot out ink when I feel threatened. It is the octopus. Alrighty, well, we've got 5 matches in the right spot for Blue. They've just picked up 25 points. And a few bonus points too. I wonder how our yellow team went. Oh! Looks like they went pretty well as well. What a high-scoring, talented duo we have on the ramps. 5 matches for yellow, they're all green. That means they've won themselves 25 points. Yeah, I like that. So does the audience. Head back there to the pods, please, girls. We need to check in on your scores. And we're going to start off with our yellow team. They're on 93 points. Playing it cool, our blue team, will they keep it cool? They're on 106 points. I didn't think they would. High scoring, there's more points after the break. In fact, we'll be playing for double points right here on Move It.
You ready for this?
Move it.
You ready for this?
Life would be a lot easier if you were an octopus playing Move It. You could have a lot more hands ready for the buzzers and the screens. Our teams don't have 8 hands, but they do have 4 ready to go. It's time for them to get a move on. 10 points is on the line right now for every single correct answer. 10 on the pods, 10 on the ramps, plenty to play for. Let's find out what category our supercomputer chooses for round 3.
You ready for this?
Can't wait. What have we got? Shape shifters. Our category is shapes. Hands on those buzzers. Here's question number 1. What three-dimensional shape shares its name with the reproductive parts of a pine tree? Lindsay.
Cone.
Cone is right, well done. Number 2, what is the proper name for a three-dimensional circle?
Sphere.
Sphere is right, on a roll. Question 3, the ancient Egyptians are famous for building
Pyramid.
pyramids, that's right. Number 4, what is the proper name for a three-dimensional square?
Cube.
Yellow team.
Cube.
Cube's right. And number 5, starting with P, what two-dimensional shape has 5 sides?
Pentagon.
Pentagon is right. The girls know their shapes. I could barely finish the questions. Let's hit another shape. It's ramp size. Who's joining me up there?
Me.
Well, let's move it, Grace and Emmeline. All the shapes are up there. We've got a funny shape up here as well. I feel like a trapezoid in many ways. This time around, teams, I'm going to be saying one fact at a time, and you'll only have 10 seconds to try and lock that fact in with the image on your screen. Here's a catch. Got to wait for me to finish the fact and say move it before you run down that ramp. Here's fact number 1. My 3 sides are pointy, but my base is flat. Move it.
Pyramid. Lock it in.
Number 2, I'm the shape of planets and suns. Move it.
Sphere.
Those buzzers getting a good whack, aren't they? Number 3, I share my name with a very famous building in America. Move it.
Pentagon. Yeah, Pentagon. The Pentagon.
Pentagon's in 3. Number 4, witches usually wear hats shaped, usually wear hats shaped like me. Move it.
Cone. Oh, no.
Keeping the cool there, and up we come. Fact number 5, I have 6 separate faces. Move it.
Cube, yeah.
Wow, that was thrilling to watch. I don't have any nails left. It was such a nail biter. Let's come across to the blue side. Light them up. Oh, just for a change. Just for a change. Our blue ramp is all green. How did they do it? I asked myself the question. I'll show you how. On screen 1, my 3 sides are pointy, but my base is a square, a pyramid. I am the shape of planets and suns, a sphere. Fact 3, I share my name with a very famous building in America, the Pentagon. Number 4, witches usually wear hats shaped like cones to hide their ugly hair, perhaps. And number 5, I have 6 separate faces, a cube. 5 matches for our blue team. Sounds splendid. 50 points! Oh, see the sheer relief on Grace's face. Let's go to Emmeline's side of the ramp. Also 5. Oh, wow. I just don't know how we're going to be able to separate the 2 teams. Our yellow team swamping it, 50 points. Oh, high scoring, wasn't it? Teams, come and join me on the ramp, please. Up you come, nice and quickly. We need to check on some humongous scores. Starting off with our yellow team on 163. Our champions today, that's the blue team on 186. Oh, that's almost a record-breaking score on Move It. Girls, well played. Hopefully you can keep that run going to your bonus prize round. Yellow team, we've loved having you on the show, and my oh my, you've played well. So well, you deserve this.
Every contestant on Move It takes home a laser pass thanks to Strike Bowling, a mini golf voucher from Unreal Mini Golf, a Monopoly Classic board game from Hasbro, and a Move It USB wristband.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
Do you see what I see? I see Grace and Crystal poised on the edge of brilliance, ready to take out our bonus prize. They're going to do it in a bit of a different way to what they've done so far. Up until now, I've been asking you to match up our words and images with statements of fact. But in our bonus prize round, I need you to order our words or order our images. That order could be anything from the shortest to the tallest, the oldest to the youngest. Work out the order, put the images, put the words in the right place, and you'll take home our bonus prize. Let's find out what category we're playing for.
You ready for this?
We're ready, supercomputer. Ripe old age and a day away. What category, girl?
Ripe old age.
Ripe old age, nice choice. We're looking for the age of famous people. I'll put 5 famous people on your screens. I'll need you to organise them from the one who is youngest on screen 1 to the oldest on screen number 5. Supercomputer, let's go star hunting. We have Orlando Bloom, Angelina Jolie, Justin Timberlake, Tom Cruise and Lady Gaga. Youngest on screen 1, oldest on screen 5, and 45 seconds on that clock to move it. Who's the youngest?
The youngest, Lady Gaga. Is Lady?
Yeah, no,
Lady
it's
Gaga.
not. It is.
It is? Okay.
she's going with
Justin
Lady
Timberlake.
No, it's not. It's Justin Timberlake.
Angelina Jolie.
I know. It's Orlando.
Okay, fine. Okay, just.
I know. No.
Okay, just do it. Okay, Tom Cruise. Angelina.
Oh, girls, that was fabulous teamwork. There was a lot of certainty towards the end and a bit of uncertainty in the middle. Has it paid off? Light them up. Oh, so close. So close. Wow. Just the one match in the wrong spot, I should say. 3 in the right spot. Let's work our way through. On screen 1, Lady Gaga, the youngest of the bunch. Then we needed Justin Timberlake. Then we needed Orlando Bloom. Then Angelina Jolie, and the oldest of the bunch in his 50s, it's Tom Cruise. Well, like fine performers, they all are there. Let's check out what prizes you're grabbing.
You and 3 friends are all set for uninterrupted gameplay with this Play Pack voucher, courtesy of Time Zone. Try for a hole-in-one with this Mini Golf Family Pass, thanks to Unreal Mini Golf.
Our movers and shakers learn a few things today. That is crucial. I learned a few things too. Tell me, girls, are you surprised that Tom Cruise is in his 50s?
Yeah.
He looks so young, isn't he? Looking great. And Yellow Team, what do you think was your favourite bit, the pods or the ramp?
The ramp.
Oh, the ramp, very definitive. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time on Move It.